Good morning student. Welcome to the biology class. In this video we are going to study about that epithelial tissue. It is the one kind of the animal tissue. Let us see epithelial tissue. You know that student, in our body there are so many internal organ, and these internal organ is made from the soft tissue, and we have to need to protect from external environment. The internal organ is very delicate, which is made from the very soft tissue, so we have to protect them from the external environment. External environment means sometimes the temperature is very high, sometimes the moisture, dryness, and we have to need to protect the internal organ which is made from the soft tissue from external environment. So this tissue is called as the protective tissue. Means we have a protective tissue. This protective tissue is present in some parts of the body like skin, inner lining of the mouth, inner lining of the stomach. Let us see first skin. The skin is the outermost covering of our body. The protective tissue is also present inner lining of the mouth. Means we know our mouth we have take a food, so sometimes it is protect the inner lining of the mouth, and there is present the epithelial tissue. Next example is the inner lining of the stomach. You know that stomach is the digestive system part. Whenever we take the food which is enter into the stomach, means the inner lining of the mouth and inner lining of the stomach, which is made from the protective tissue. It need to protect because you know that stomach secrete the HCl juice and it harmful to the inner lining of stomach, so we have to need to protect the inner lining of the stomach. Another is the inner lining of intestine. Intestine is the digestive part. When the food passes from stomach to the small intestine, inner lining of the intestine is also made from the protective tissue. Respiratory tract. Respiratory tract, it is a part of our respiratory system, and their inner lining like the trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, their inner lining is also present the protective tissue. Means protective tissue protect the delicate part of our body. Animal tissue, there are categorized by the 4 types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. In this video we are going to study about that the epithelial tissue. Let us see first characteristics. First we have seen protect the internal organ. Next is cover the most organ and cavity of within the body. Means the epithelial tissue, it covered the most organ in our body, and it also made the cavity with the body. Means see, cavity means what? See student, let us see the picture. In the cranium cavity, means the brain is situated in the cranium. Means this cavity keep the internal organs from the body system. Means see, this is the cranial cavity, then spinal cavity, then thoracic cavity, it protect the heart, lungs, then abdominal cavity, it protect the stomach, kidney, and pelvic cavity. Got it? Means this cavity inner lining is made from the epithelial tissue, and if we are take out some internal organs, the cavity, and this cavity is made from the epithelial tissue. Means it barrier to keep different body system separate. Means this cavity is separate the brain from another parts of the body. This cavity is separate the internal organs to another parts of the system in our body. Understood? Means the epithelial tissue is covered the most delicate organ in our body, and it keep separate to the body system. Next is the blood vessels. Artery, veins are blood vessels. Their inner lining is also made from the epithelial tissue. Means see, the blood vessels carry the blood. In the blood is also RBC, WBC cell. These cells are keep separate from the vessel tissue, means the blood vessels is also made from the epithelial tissue which keeps separate from the blood. Another example, another characteristic, epithelial cells are tightly packed and form a continuous sheet, like that means skin. You know, the skin is tightly packed and it made the continuous sheet. See, this is the structure of the skin, the outermost structure of the skin and innermost structure of the skin. Look at this, the structure of skin. The cell of the skin are tightly packed to each other, means there is no intercellular space in between the cell. Because why? The skin is the protect us from the external environment. You know, if there is some intercellular space are present, some air, some water which is enter through by the skin in our body, and it is harmful to us. So in the cell there is no intercellular space. The cells are tightly packed to each other. See, like that means, see, we have seen the cell, the cells, bunch of cell make a tissue, means the each cells, see, look at this, the each cell, one cell, another cell, the cells are tightly close to pack each other, and in between the space there is filled the cementing material, and this cementing material is not allowed to any external bacteria, any external moisture, gases enter in our body. So the cells are tightly packed and form the continuous sheet, means this anything entering and leaving of the body is must cross at least one layer of the epithelial. Means, see, each and every parts of the body outer covering is made from the epithelial and tissue, and this tissue is allowed to anything enter and leaving the body must cross at least one layer of the epithelium. Means, see student, most of the permeability of the cell of various epithelia play an important role in regulating exchange of material between the body and external environment, also between the different parts of the body. Let us see the example of blood vessel, example of alveoli. Means, see, this is the blood vessel. The blood vessels is also transport the many nutrient gases from each parts of the body. The blood vessel is made from the squamous epithelial. It is a single layer, and this layer is means the important substance are cross over the epithelial layer, means each cell is need the nutrient, and by the crossing of the epithelial tissue the substance are transport and deposit to the required parts of the body. Same like that in our respiratory system, we have to transport the oxygen to each parts of the body. We take the oxygen, and our alveoli is made from the single layer of epithelial tissue, means this layer is allowed to transport the gases, exchange the gases, means permeability means allowed to exchange the material from between two parts of the body, otherwise between in external, like a sweat gland. It also throughout the sweat outside of our skin. Got it student? Means the epithelial tissue is closely packed but it have a permeability. This permeability is allowed to exchange the material between body to external environment, also different parts of the body. Like I told you, the blood vessels are transport the nutrient. It allowed means it is the transport the material from blood vessel to the each parts of the cell. Understood? It is the very important characteristics, permeability and exchange of material between the body and external organ. Next characteristics, all the glands, means salivary gland. There are so many glands, endocrine glands, pineal gland, pituitary gland. Pineal gland means the gland which is situated in our brain. At night, it secretes some chemicals, and due to these chemicals we can sleep. Pituitary gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovaries. There are so many glands. This gland is also made from epithelial tissue. Let us see pituitary gland. You know pituitary gland secreted the ACTH hormone, adenosine TCT hormones, and these hormones are secrete some chemicals, and these glands is also made by the epithelial cells. Understood? What is the epithelial? It is also called as the glandular tissue. We see in last. All epithelial is usually separate the underlying tissue and the extracellular fibrous basement membrane. Means see, all types of the epithelial tissue, like that the inner lining of the mouth, means the all types of the epithelial tissue are laying on the basement membrane. Basement membrane, it is a sheet like membrane, and this sheet like membrane is made from the fibrous tissue, and this epithelial tissue is laying on the basement membrane. Understood? Means all types of the epithelial tissue is laying on the basement membrane, and this basement membrane is made from the fibrous tissue. Means these basement membranes is keep separate the epithelial tissue from organ. Let us see the types of the epithelial tissue. Broadly, there are epithelial tissue categorized into the three types. First, squamous epithelial means the single layer of the epithelial. Columnar epithelial means the cells are column like, pillar like cells. This is called as the columnar. And cuboidal epithelial means the cube like structure, means the epithelial tissue is categorized on the base of the shapes. Let us see first the squamous epithelial. It has an extremely thin and flat cell, means the cell is made from only single layer of epithelial. This is present is also inner lining of the mouth, means our mouth, esophagus. You know esophagus, the part start from mouth to the stomach. Their inner lining is also made from the squamous epithelial tissue. Next is the lining of the blood vessels. Lining of the blood vessels means, see, this is the blood vessels. Their internal cavity means these inner lining of the blood vessel is also present the squamous epithelial tissue. Skin. The skin is also made from the squamous epithelial tissue, but there are some different arrangement. Means it arrange the many layer of the skin, and it prevent the wear and tear. Means the skin is outermost covering of the body, so it need to many layer of the squamous epithelial tissue, and this type of the squamous epithelial tissue is called as the stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Means stratified squamous epithelial tissue means what? The epithelial cells are arranged in many layer, and these layer is prevent the internal parts of the body. This many layer of the squamous epithelial tissue is called as the stratified squamous epithelial. Next type is the columnar epithelial. I told you columnar means it has a column like cell, pillar like cell, and these cells present the main function of the cell is absorption and secretion. Absorption, intestine absorb the nutrient. Some glands are secrete the important things which is required the all parts of the body. Means there is present, means in the gland, in the small intestine, there is present the columnar epithelial tissue. Let us see the example. Inner lining of the stomach, inner lining of the intestine and respiratory tract. First see the inner lining of the stomach. I told you the stomach is secreted the HCl, so it is also important the some glands it is secrete the chemicals, means secretion function. Next is the inner lining of intestine. Intestine is a tube like structure. Small intestine, there have some villi, they absorb the nutrient. Means the columnar epithelial have a secretion and absorption function. Next is the respiratory tract. This is the trachea. The trachea is divided into the bronchus, then bronchioles, they also absorb the carbon dioxide and oxygen. Got it? Means in the respiratory tract it is also present the columnar epithelial. It also have a cilia. These type, see the overview of the bronchus. In the bronchus means this is the trachea, then divided the trachea into the true bronchus. Each bronchus is enter into the each lungs. Then bronchus is also present the columnar epithelial, because there is the special type of the columnar epithelial. These, let us see, these columnar epithelials are present the cilia. Cilia means hair-like structure. These types of the columnar epithelial is called as the ciliated columnar epithelial, and which can move, and their movement is pushes the mucus forward to clean it. Understood? The ciliated columnar epithelial, and this ciliated columnar epithelial which is present in the bronchus columnar epithelial, this is also called as the ciliated columnar epithelial, which is also present in our nose. Got it? Means this is also prevent to the external parts enter in our respiratory tract. Next type of the epithelial tissue is the cuboidal epithelial. Cuboidal means the cell is cube-like structure. Got it? The epithelial has a cube-like cells, so it is called as the cuboidal. It also performs the main function is a secretion and absorption. Understood? It also provides the mechanical support in our parts of the body. It also forms the inner lining of the kidney tubules, duct of the salivary gland. Means the cuboidal epithelial tissue, it is also single layer. Means it also form the kidney tubules. You know, kidney is the excretory system part, and each kidney there are millions of nephron. Nephron is the structural and functional unit of our excretory system. Their tube, see, their tube is made from the cuboidal epithelial, because there is so many absorption, secretions process is carried out in the nephron. So there is present the cuboidal epithelial. Next is the salivary gland. You know, salivary gland secrete the saliva. Their inner lining of the salivary duct is also made by the cuboidal epithelial. See the overview of the salivary gland, and the inner lining is made from the cube-like cell. This is called as the cuboidal epithelial cell, and the main function is secretion of the saliva. You know, the cuboidal epithelial structure's function is the secretion and absorption. Got it? What is the main function? The last point is the means in our body there are so many glands, and these glands is made from multicellular, and these also made from the epithelial tissue. And this gland is main function to secrete some chemicals like a tube-like structure. This is a duct-like structure, and these glands, the intestinal gland, they are secrete the intestinal juice. The merocrine gland, sweat gland, gastric gland, in the inner lining of the stomach is present the gastric gland. Some mammary gland, it is the secrete the milk in the mammals. Lactation, it is called as the lactation. Means so many glands which is present in our body, and these glands is made from the cuboidal epithelial. These types of the cuboidal epithelial tissue is called as the glandular epithelial tissue. Understood, student? In this video we are study about that the epithelial tissue. There are three types of the epithelial tissue: columnar, cuboidal, and squamous epithelial. Got it? Again we will see the glandular tissue and ciliated epithelial tissue. Glandular epithelial tissue, it is present in the some glands which is present in our body. Understood, student, what is meant by epithelial tissue? In the next video we will study about that the connective tissue. Thank you.